Hello and welcome to the Sports Centre YouTube channel. So it is official, Arne Slot is to become the new Liverpool manager. It was announced late on last night. There's a couple of figures branded around in terms of the compensation that Liverpool have agreed with Feyenoord. Some figures of 8 million rising to 10 million, 9 rising to... It's round about the 10 million mark. Strange how it all unfolded, really. Slot was basically done a press conference saying he was interested in a Liverpool job, that the club were talking to each other, that he was confident that an agreement was going to be reached. It all seemed a little bit bizarre, something that, I mean, me personally, I've never really seen another manager who's still under contract at a club talking so open and honestly about how he basically is going to be leaving that club. But, maybe quite refreshing in a way. Nice, honest negotiations. Liverpool tend to get in and out when it comes to the transfer market, whether it be the managers or the players. They don't tend to mess about. You don't hear a lot of it in the press, which I think, before the appointment got announced, you had a lot of names getting branded around. I think Gary O'Neill was put out there. There was all the stuff with Amraman. So, yeah, you didn't hear a lot of Slot, which is typical Liverpool, really. They pinpointed who they wanted. I'm sure they'll have had a shortlist for quite a while now, given that Jurgen Klopp announced this a fair few months ago. So they would have had a shortlist, no doubt. And one would imagine that Slot was on that shortlist. So if he was top of that shortlist, who knows? But Liverpool have their man. They've got a manager in for next season. How's that going to look in terms of the team, how the team's set up? So I've done a little bit of research, and obviously I've listened to other people talk about this. He does play the 4-3-3. He has also been known to set up with a 3 at the back, which is not something that Liverpool play. I know Klopp sometimes reverts to it late on in games. If we're chasing, we're pushing, he'll stick 3 at the back and he'll put a more attacking lineup on the field. As I say, that's probably when we're chasing the games. Very rarely does Klopp ever use that tactic. He tried it last season for a short amount of time. That was because basically we were really struggling last season. We were shit, really. But yeah, not something that Klopp or the team is used to. But as I say, Slot does play the 4-3-3, which is the system adopted by Klopp predominantly. So one would imagine that not too much is going to change in terms of how the team's set up. In terms of his playing style, high turnovers, that's what he's all about, which is similar to what Klopp is, really. Lose the ball high up, win the ball back high up. And I think Feyenoord this season, don't quote me on this, but I'm sure they're up there with the top 1 or 2 in terms of turnovers. So straight away, you can't see too much changing in terms of the playing style, which is really good. Because then, coming in and trying to reinvent the wheel isn't something that Liverpool need or the players need, really. So if he can come in and adopt similar qualities in terms of the playing style to what the players already used to, and who knows, maybe add a little bit of his own touch as well, which I'm sure he's gonna. In terms of players, one would imagine that there's a couple of players' contracts to sort out. Mo Salah's the standout one. Obviously Van Dijk and Trent are the others. I can't see Van Dijk leaving. I can't see Trent leaving, although I have heard rumours. Someone told me at Wembley this year that apparently he is stalling on a new contract. Again, we don't know that. I don't know that, so I'm not saying that's true, just something that I got told. I would imagine that Trent will be there for the foreseeable. In terms of Van Dijk, I also think that a new short-term deal, whether it be a 2 or 3 year deal, I think that'll get sorted. So I think there's only more Salah, really, in terms of players that he's probably going to have to sort out contractually. I'm on the fence at the moment, whether we keep him or whether we let him go. as I sit right now, I probably think give him another year. You know, he's had a dip in form at the moment, but the guy's numbers are still unbelievable. So if I was Slot, I'd be thinking keep him. You know, let's lock him in for another year at least. Because as well, Sal's been there a while now. He knows the club inside out. He's one of the senior players, if you like, in the club. So he will help bring other people through. And also, I just don't see a like-for-like replacement at the moment, whether it be in the Premier League or in Europe. I'm a big fan of Jarrod Bowen. Anyone who knows me knows that. But, you know, I believe that he's 29. So if you're looking to replace a 31, 32-year-old Mo Salah with a 29-year-old Jarrod Bowen, I just don't think that's going to work. But, you know, exciting times for Liverpool. I think now's the time where we know who our manager's going to be. I think let's get behind him, which any true Liverpool fan will. You know, the core of the Liverpool fan base will get behind this guy because they know that he's going to need all the support. No disrespect to Feyenoord, but you're not Liverpool Football Club. It's a completely different kettle of fish, this. You know, we are one of the... You know, people are going to shoot me down for this, but we're one of the biggest clubs in Europe, in the world. Our fan base is absolutely ridiculous, and you know he's going to be in for a shock, but a good shock because we're loyal fans and we will get behind our team, we'll get behind our manager, whoever that may be. You know, we'll if they give us everything, we'll give them everything, and that's the way we work at Liverpool. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the next chapter. I'm looking forward to next season. I think for now, we need to finish this season on a high. We need to make sure that we get the Champions League football back. And, yeah, let's move the club onwards and upwards. So, we've got our man. Arne Slot's our man. So, up the red men. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, if you can hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one.